she had one of those benches on her front porch.
Oh, yes.
And you know, we would visit her, and I just remember sitting there and kind of rocking back and forth. But that is a huge installment. It was heavy wood. You know, it was back in the days when, you know, things lasted a lifetime. And you don't transfer that.
No.
What if you could get that same sort of gliding, rocking feel in a beautiful bench that you're gonna have outdoors? It's gonna be, again, a standalone piece. We have beautiful colors for you with great ornate kind of motifs and details, but they are very, very limited. I'm gonna start with the one that you're on, which is the peacock.
Ooh, it matches.
So it matches your blazer. It's this rich royal blue. We have 67, that is 67 left. They have a weight capacity of up to 600 pounds, so it is meant to be sit and shared. And then I'm gonna show you the green, which I love the green. This is the palm. So there's only 230 left. You can see the mechanism of how nice it slides and glides, just like you do when you have a newborn baby and you buy the glider, right? So you can rock them to sleep. I'm gonna take you back here and show you, this is going to be your hibiscus, which is like this really pretty kind of corally peach color. There are 80 left in the hibiscus. And then I personally love the flamingo. It's a hot pink, kind of fun fuchsia. There are 60, that's 5 dozen left in that flamingo. And last but certainly not least, for my sunflower gals and those of you who are loving the fashion color of the year, yellow, this is sunflower, and there's 130 left. So yes, they're beautiful. Yes, they're a showstopper piece. But they're actually, what we love so much about improvements is the quality of this construction.
Improvements quality is definitely unbeatable. I mean, you're talking about something, again, weather resistant, rust resistant. This won't chip because it's powder coated. All of these things is what Improvements is known for, that you're gonna have this year after year. You know, growing up, my nonna had a similar bench, but it did not glide. And that gliding aspect just really creates peace, serenity. It allows you to just take a step.
Slow down.
Slow down and enjoy your outdoor space. Enjoy where you are, and it brings a tranquil element to wherever space you put this in.
So we're showing you the pieces. Let's talk a little, Sabrina, about how you put this together. How long and how much help do we need?
So I needed my husband for this, just because it's easier to hold up the parts, and I got it done a lot faster with him. You screw it in, they give you the instructions. You basically just, they give you all the pieces. It's just aligning them correctly and screwing them. And I found it was easier to have another person hold it while I was doing the screwing.
I love that. I love, though, that you don't need drills or any special tools. Like
they give you the Allen key.
All of the components are included. And then here's one of the things I noticed about this glider bench. First off, it is furniture grade. I mean, this should be a $1,000 bench, you guys. For $149.99, this is a steal. When you notice in the video, and even here I can see it, that powder coated steel, even the components on the back side, the underside, even the little nuts and the bolts and everything is completely finished. There's not gonna be a nook or a cranny where you're gonna see, oh, it's kind of rusty on that side or it's white on that side. This has not been sprayed down after it was put together. This is a complete piece of furniture, and you're getting it home, and it's something you're gonna use year after year, season after season, day after day, moment after moment. And who doesn't love to, I mean, it's Friday night, right? It's been a long work week. It's been busy with the kids. You want to get into weekend mode. Give yourself just a few moments. I'm telling you, I'm not giving you therapy advice, but give yourself some time to go outside, whether it's listening to the birds, your favorite music, reading a book, having a glass of wine, and give yourself that time to just sit and glide. I'm telling you, this I think could save marriages.
No, really, because you want to know what's funny? The rocking aspect is so
soothing.
calming. I mean, think about it. We rock our children to sleep. You know, we rock our babies when they need to be kind of settled. You're rocking yourself on this beautiful glider, and it's not abrasive. It's a gentle rock. It's smooth, it's efficient, and you said that quality is there, and you don't have to worry about this rusting. So when you get it home and you put it in your backyard or your front yard or wherever you want to enjoy that space, you don't have to worry about the elements of rain or sun, because it's fade resistant, it's rust resistant, and it's weather resistant. So all of these things are really going to change your whole scope of your backyard, but not sacrifice the quality.
Yeah, and I think something else too is it's not a permanent fixture. Like going back to my grandmother's, like she had that kind of rocking bench on her front porch. Put this in your front porch, put this in your backyard. You could have a little tiny yard, you could have a little sunroom. I mean, quite frankly, you could bring this inside if you wanted to. This could be something you enjoy and utilize year round. Add your favorite cushions. But if we take a moment just to appreciate the motif, and we'll go through all the colors again. We'll start with yours, Sabrina, because, you know, I love this royal rich blue, but on the back, in this kind of curved design, which is great for back support. None of this metal is harsh or abrasive or poking in, but you get this beautiful peacock design.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because we sat on it and it's actually very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
For not having a cushion, it's deep seating, so you don't feel like you're so erect in the seat. You're actually comfortable, and there's a softness to this metal that I don't know how to describe it in the exact way, but there's something soft and comforting about the metal when you sit down that it doesn't feel rigid and uncomfortable or restricted.
Absolutely. So with the peacock, remember, we're very limited on that. We have about 5 dozen left in the peacock. We'll go to, which one do you want to go to next, Dave? You want to go to the hibiscus? The hibiscus is this corally peach, almost like a cantaloupe color, which I love. And that has the, if you picked up the hibiscus plants earlier, or you love hibiscus, or you love the tropical colorway, this is perfect for you. I love that it's not a painted background. Like, it's not like a, you know, nobody's painted hibiscus. It's actually
laser
in
cut.
The laser cut etching of all of that. So it gives a lot of aeration too as you're sitting there. You're getting air moving through the seat and also moving through the back. And then the flamingo has probably the most, in my opinion, kind of retro design. Again, my great-grandmother, who I was just mentioning, she always, that was up north, she used to visit and vacation in Florida, and she'd always bring home some sort of flamingo motif. But you can see this one has the most kind of solid back, where it's a little bit more just that laser cut. And I love that the 2 flamingos, they kind of look like they're kissing.
They do, and it has like a little heart aspect to it. I love it.
Little lovebirds over there.
Oh, so cute.
So cute. And in one of the colors that we love, which is that pop of pink. So again, for my girly girls, if you picked up the umbrella and that pink and white stripe, this would be great to match back to that. And then sunflower, actually the most popular in this presentation. We love the idea of this time of year. You know, it's so funny, I keep referring to the same great-grandmother. She had a sunflower like garden, and they used to get higher than me. They were, I mean, I was a little girl, but they were so big.
Gorgeous.
This one has a little bit of sort of that cage design in the back, and then that big, gorgeous yellow bloom. And then also one of your favorites today is this green palm. So you're ordering it based on the design on the back, so this is gonna be palm. Everybody gets the sale price, which I love. Everybody gets flexible payments, which means you just take your credit card of choice today. It's $30 to get it home. We actually send you the bench. It's not layaway, and you have 30 days to try it out. So maybe you're like, how comfortable could it really be? How often am I actually going to use it? Put it to the test, and if you don't love it, you could send it back. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of those spots at home that you look forward to enjoying.
It's a spot that becomes almost like a retreat. I feel like when I sit down, I just want to take a moment. I want to take a breath where I want to read, or I just want to watch my kids, or just take a moment. And we don't really have a lot of that. You know, we don't really have a lot of time that we could just relax. And giving ourselves a designated space and a designated piece of furniture that we can call our own and say, you know what, I'm just going to take a second. I'm just going to rock back and forth and enjoy my time here on something that's beautiful, it's multifunctional, it's multi-purpose, and you can use it wherever you want, outside or in.
This would be a great gift for mom.
Oh, yes.
I know that we're getting a little close to Mother's Day, but maybe if you're hosting a lunch or a brunch or something, or if you're the girl that has people that come over and you know, everybody's want to take photos at your place, like this would be a great spot to take photos. Imagine having the little ones, and maybe it's mom or dad behind you, and you know, it's just such a nice way to not only have time for yourself, but enjoy others as well, because this holds up to 600 pounds.
Yes,
so you could have your, you know, your kittens or your puppies or your, you know, your loved ones around you, and that's what happens when you start doing this. All of a sudden, you're going to have other people and pets and things come want to spend time with you, and then you notice you're rocking everybody. One of the things I noticed as I was watching you, the curve of the arms.
Oh, yes.
They have a nice kind of, almost feels like it's exactly where your arms should lay versus like a harsh kind of, you know, 90-degree angle.
Yes, exactly. Like, I feel like this glider really encompasses your body and how we sit and how we relax. So when you're sitting down and you get into this glider, you almost like melt into it.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's made out of metal, so you wouldn't think that this is the type of glider that would make you so comfortable. But I'm telling you, the depth of the chair, the armrest that you mentioned, even the back part, nothing is uncomfortable. Everything has its purpose, and everything really gives you that feeling of zen once you sit down.
And remember, if you put it in a spot in your backyard, it's not a permanent installation. If you're renting and you're moving, or you're going to build a house, or you're relocating, it's not a permanent thing. You can own this for as long as you want to. It's one of those pieces of furniture I think you'll take with you and you'll look forward